Hi guys! So today's video is going to be on accounting and bookkeeping and kind of some of the benefits of hiring out or how you can do it by yourself. So there is a difference between bookkeeping and accounting, and when I was first starting out I definitely did not understand the difference of it. So what bookkeeping is kind of like managing the day-to-day financial transactions of your business. So a bookkeeper or when you do your bookkeeping, it's going to look like updating your spreadsheets and reconciling bank statements and processing payroll. So for most of us, we're just paying ourselves. We don't have people working for us, but if you do have someone working for you, a bookkeeper is the one who would process those payments. And then accountant is more of like, I like to think of it as like financial supervision in a sense of like they're taking the documents prepared by the bookkeeper or by yourself and using them to strategically kind of just like think about the company's financial health and how it's going to grow. So an accountant is going to be the one who files your taxes for you if you use an accountant, and then they're going to assist you in assessing your business's future and growth and the health of your business. If you do use an accountant, some accounting firms will have someone there that does your bookkeeping. Typically it's not the accountant, but someone else in the office that does bookkeeping. This is just an opinion from my accountant, who's Judd. So, isn't factual on all fronts, but he had said, they have someone that does bookkeeping, but it's not really going to be worth my money to do that, just because I don't have a lot of expenses for my therapy business, and a lot of the expenses are reoccurring. And so he kind of helped me, and then I edited it a little bit to make a spreadsheet that just works for me. And I spend time once a week, every Friday, adding in my receipts, and then at the end of every month, kind of going through and really putting in all the information. And it doesn't take me long because, again, I don't have a lot of expenses for my practice, and just with my personality and organizational kind of ways of thinking, it just works for me. It's not going to work for everyone, so that's why there's bookkeepers, so you can hire that out if you want to, but just make sure if you are hiring it out that it is kind of a good return on investment, that you're using that time that you would have been doing your bookkeeping, to do something else, whether it's in the business or in your personal life. There is an example on the OneDrive folder that I'll link in the bottom or in the comments to like an example expense sheet that you can use for your practice. You can also make your own. There's templates on Excel, or you can buy one that's pre-made. There's ones all online, but I like the website Practicat. They have like all different private practice resources that you can buy, and they're not usually that expensive, but it is kind of suggested now that you are a small business owner and self-employed to hire out to an accountant to do your taxes. Just like we kind of tell our clients to ask for help and seek assistance from counselors or from other healthcare professionals. It's kind of that same concept. We should really use our professional services. We should use other people's professional services to make our business and our services easier. So you don't really have to, like, if you hate numbers and you hate accounting and you hate all of that, like, don't make yourself do your taxes and struggle through that. There's accountants and there's other professionals to assist you, and that is their realm of expertise. So also accountants are going to have a lot of knowledge about different filing statuses that you can have to give you some tax breaks or to assist you in any way, depending on how much money your business is bringing in. There's things called an S corporation that could really assist you in the realms of like what types of taxes you're paying. But also if you are someone who has money coming in from a 1099 and your W-2 and your private practice, they're going to really assist you in being able to lay all that out, because sometimes when that happens, your self-employment taxes end up kind of breaking even with your W-2 stuff. So of course they're the kind of experts on that and can help you, and they can usually just save you a lot of money in the long run, even though you are kind of investing in their services up front. That being said, a lot of people do their own taxes even when they do have their businesses, and that's totally fine. Again, just making sure that you know what you're doing, and if you're becoming overwhelmed, like ask for help. Eventually, it is going to be suggested that individuals who are self-employed file quarterly, and that just kind of softens the blow on the self-employment tax that we have to pay at the end of the year. So you're not getting a huge check that you have to write at the end of the year. You're kind of breaking it down each quarter. And accountants can be really helpful with deadlines and all of that, because you don't want to miss a deadline if you are filing quarterly. But again, my accountant is Larry Judd. He's with Judd and Judd Associates. His name and information is on the whiteboard in the break room, but I'll also put it down in the comments. He's great. He's really helpful. I think Latasha reached out to him and said he was really helpful for her. But if people have their own personal accountants that they think are really great and trust, like, put them in the comments so we can share that information with each other. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, we've got to file taxes, so let's try to kind of work together and help each other out to make it a little bit less painful and annoying during this time of year. But okay, bye.